Well, hello everybody. I'm still here on the SSN, battling my way through all these trainers. I can't go on a nice fancy cruise, but I can at least get some good experience out of it. My name's Rosette. I'm a Pokemon trainer.
And today on MTV Cribs, we're gonna check out her quarters, see her fridge, and all of the cars that she claims to not have. Oh, I thought that was what you were going for.
I like feisty kids like you. Whoa,
Ew.
take it back, Sailor Man. I know it's been a long time since you've seen a woman at sea, but...
Andrea,
Sailor Dylan.
I think we need an adult. I think the creepy sailor is coming on to us.
That's exactly what's happening.
Professor X, save us. Oh, wait. You came on to a kid in the 80s series. Oh, no, never mind. No. And for the record, since you're probably going to ask about this, you've never seen it.
Yeah.
It was the Pride of the X-Men series. Yeah, there was like I want to say she was 15, 16. She was about Jubilee's age when Jubilee joined. And yeah, every male member of the X-Men came on to her. And some of them were way too old.
Oh my.
Cough, cough, Australian Wolverine, cough, cough. Too right. Would you like to get a handle of my Berserker Barrage? Yeah, I'll never stop making fun of that one. Way to go, Reach On! Take out another horsey.
Question is, will Reach-On decide to evolve to its final form?
Well, yes, it will.
No, that actually would be his call.
I do get once I get to Solar
Although
City.
it would actually be really funny if we literally RP'd it that the Thunderstone slipped out of your hands and just so happened to hit the Pikachu. It's like, Reach On, no!
It'd be Reach-On 2.0.
Reach On.
Why would it be 2.0? It's not like it's getting patched.
Even us sailors have Pokemon too. Yes, once I get to Celadon City, I do buy a Thunderstone. And a Water Stone. You'll see why.
You didn't like the cuteness of Pikachu?
Yeah, Raichu's better, stat-wise.
He kind of is, yeah. I mean, I see what the series was trying to do and saying, you know, maybe wait until you get some really good abilities like agility and all that. But considering what you need him to be there for, yeah, speed's great and all, but you really need like a solid electric type, and Raichu is that.
Electric. Who is calling me, leaving me messages? Nobody wants to leave me alone today.
That would be your local solicitor.
I don't feel bad. I get that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Or even better, the 2 or 3 a.m. Discord beeps.
That's why you turn Discord.
They don't wake her up, but they wake me up.
So turn your notifications.
Oh, really?
I've muted like tons of groups, and I still like then I actually I'm not trying to out anybody that we know or appreciate, but then you guys write in some random group that I haven't muted, and then I'm screwed. Because then like a 6-post conversation's gonna happen is like but up. Because that's my luck. So again, praise be to all those who follow us on Discord and all the Discords that we follow, but you guys keep me up at night and I don't appreciate it. Which is weird too, because I've muted that tablet and it still beeps for Discord.
Too bad you can't just get rid of Discord off of that.
I kind of don't want to do that because it's actually a really great way to keep track of what's going on in Discord. Like, there actually is good discussions that are happening. The problem is that some of the people that I follow on Discord live in Australia or live in New Zealand and therefore are not on my clock. So
Well then,
Just turn off the notifications on Discord.
besides, you got it on your computer.
I don't follow the stuff on Discord on my computer. I actually turn it off.
Then why don't you do the same
I would
for
do
this?
voice chat on the PC.
Then why don't you do the same thing for that?
Bonnie, stop touching my fruity pebbles.
I'm fighting into a fisherman named Barney. Sorry. I had to make the joke. Barney, my pebbles!
It's all right. It's all right, man. Although it makes me think back to Rick Moranis as Barney. That was actually probably one of the better castings of that movie.
Gosh, after watching this, I need to go back and watch the Pokemon series again.
Oh, great. Purple Rodri is going to be flooding my recommended.
No, I meant the anime series.
Yeah, she means the anime. She wants to watch the original anime again. The
Oh, you
Kanto
mean the one
Jones.
that our daughter hates? I'm not even kidding.
She'll learn to like it.
Because, like, over the weekend, I showed her...
That and Digimon.
Because we have Pokemon Indigo on Netflix.
Yeah, but
And
it's
so-
not all the way completed. How sad.
Again, we have Indigo, so we have the first episode, and so I showed my daughter it. She loved the intro, and she actually loved the Game Boy parody they did.
Yeah.
The second Ash Ketchum came on screen, she was like, nope, not even doing this crap no more.
She knows already.
Exactly. She knows already. She has become self-aware that nothing will happen to Ash in his life. It's like she's prepared for it.
Oh, I let that one get away.
Oh man, he was one letter away from Blarney. But I could have done my Irish accent.
Matey, you're walking the plank. Philip.
So Sailor Phillip, who's about to make a TV for us. Yeah, Phillips was a company. What of it? I don't even think they are a company anymore. Actually, no, never mind, because I have seen a washing machine with a Phillips logo recently. That's the weirdest thing, is all of the TV makers that I knew as a kid now make refrigerators
Well, that's how
and
it's always
washing
been.
machines, and
That's how it's always been. Like, Samsung is a huge, huge conglomerate of many, many companies that
I know,
do
it's
many
just,
things.
to me, it's weird seeing that logo on a washing machine when you're so used to, for many years of your life, seeing, not necessarily Samsung, because we didn't really have a whole lot of Samsung stuff, but like Philips, Magnavox, seeing those on other appliances
Right.
is the weirdest thing for an old fart like me. It's the way it goes. Uh-oh. Did Professor X not learn Headbutt?
No.
You didn't want to give him concussions along with the psychic powers? I mean, for all you know, it would boost the psychic powers. That's how it worked with Psyduck. Every concussion he suffered, I mean, he became more powerful. Psyduck, proof that concussions are positive. Ding!
Did you just make a bean reference?
I did. Ding! The more you know. Nah, it's more along the lines of the more you don't know.
Knowing's half the battle, you know.
G.I. Joe! I didn't even watch the series, and I know that reference, and I have to do it every single time. Even though you guys get annoyed by it.
We love it.
That's exactly it. You love it. It's the way it goes. I've journeyed far and wide, and apparently you want to talk super fast. And why do you want to do that, Alex?
Because I have nothing to say to
Because
any of
I'm a
these people.
dignified gentleman. I just want to talk about my Rapidash.
Check out what I fished up. It's a bunch of Magikarps.
Is it? I'm going to laugh if you're right. Is it? Nope, you're wrong! Goldeen, equally useless. Actually, never mind. Goldeen was actually worthwhile because I think at least she gets Horn Attack fairly early.
Yeah, I think so.
Unlike Magikarp in this gen. Although, did the remake fix the problem with Magikarp?
I think I think Gen 2 fixed it. I think by Gen 2.
Yeah,
they-
but I'm saying this backwards integrated that. Like at level 5, he gets tackle or
Yeah.
something like that. Isn't that what they fixed? Is like level 5, he gets tackle?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Level 5, he gets tackle, unlike the original Gen 1, where it was, what, all the way to 15 he got tackle?
Yes.
I would think by
So
the
in
time
other words,
it
you had to
evolved,
waste a freaking TM on him.
actually, I think like early gens, he wouldn't be able to learn an attack until he evolved. Basically, I think.
No, he got an attack just before Gyarados. I remember that. But it was like tackle. So at that point, like you actually had to make this justification. Like let's just say for the sake of argument, you had a Mega Punch TM. and you wanted to put that on somebody super, super strong, but you also want Gyarados, because
Okay.
Gyarados is one of the few Pokemon in that gen that got Dragon Rage.
Gen 1, Magikarp knows Splash at start and learns Tackle at 15.
Yep, there you go. So, and he evolves at 20.
Let's see.
So for 15 solid levels, you have a useless ability. So you actually had to consider, okay, maybe I ought to put this ability on him so he can level. And the only reason we want to do that is because we want Gyarados. He's one of the few Pokemon that gets Dragon Rage.
Unless you had
Still
an
knows.
experience.
Yeah, still no. Gen 2 still knows Tackle at 15.
Oh, Gen 2 didn't fix it?
Nope.
Wow, we were wrong.
Okay, let's see. Gen 3.
Magikarp, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's about the patience and the reward. It's a whole mythology kind of thing. I don't know. Look it up. Look it up!
I don't. And
That's
the
what the
main
dex-
reason I don't is because I don't want to relive the trauma of leveling a Magikarp.
That's what the Dex is there for. I didn't want to see Gen 4. I want to go to Gen 3.
Yeah, there you go. That's what the Dex is for. Thank you, Pokekels.
And Alex, who's always a different trainer
Isn't
every
like she the
episode.
majority writer for it now?
I don't know. I think
I
they
thought
both-
he got too caught up in his that one video gamer responsibilities, and now she has to write them.
Pretty sure they still work on it together. Oh, that's how.
Oh, the Dex. I love you, except when you're on Twitter. Then you're douche
I think you're
nozzles.
on 3.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be on 3. Yes, I am. Nope, they don't fix it in Gen 3 either. I don't think they fix
They
it
probably-
at all.
They probably never
You
fixed
still don't get Tackle until 15
Nope.
and Gen 3.
In Gen 3.
Wow. Like, this is the one Pokemon where you're strongly incentivized to use your rare candies on him.
Gen 4.
You know, those things that are supposed to give you that added
Just taking
advantage
a while.
when you get to that one gym you can't pass. No, you're wasting them on a frickin' fish. All because his evolution is one of the few dragon... or
Yeah, it's
is he
dragon.
officially dragon type?
Yeah, he's a dragon flying.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think he's still water flying. Because
Well, yeah,
dragon. No, dragon didn't exist.
That's right. Yeah, water flying, but he has... Or
This-
in Gen 1, I think he has Dragon
Hold on.
Rage, but...
I'm right there, Andrea. It's just taking a while to load. Don't
yeah,
go to
because he learns
Cerebi.
Dragon
It
Rage
takes
in
too-
Gen 1, but I don't think he learns it in one of the later gens. Even though he, should get a dragon typing. He's very much that.
Which do you find more worthy, a strong or a rare Pokemon?
Do I have to choose? Strong Pokemon, because the strong Pokemon can help me take down the rare Pokemon so I can capture it. I thought this was obvious. Growlithe! We have a Growlithe again. In other words, Officer Jenny's favorite Pokemon.
Officer Jenny, which makes sense because it's a dog.
And strangely enough, I don't think she... What season was it where they stopped using... Like, Nurse Joy would still come up, but Jenny wouldn't.
I don't know. I still assume they both show up no matter
really?
what, which makes zeros. Because I know
Sort
they
of like
should.
Gen 3, Officer Jenny didn't show up anymore.
No, they still show up. I've seen them both in Gen. Like I remember seeing them both in the Unova Black and White, where it makes like 0 sense for Jenny and Joy to show up. Because I'm like, okay, you couldn't design just one new nurse and one new officer and recycle those models every episode.
Nope, because
How lazy are you?
because that
OLM.
would take time and effort.
I don't believe
One
I
of
saw you
which-
at the party.
Or actually, both of which they have way too much of and don't want to use it properly. Oh, look, it's Miniskirt.
Last Dawn.
Wow, that's just a sign of the foretelling, isn't it? Because you could almost call Dawn a lass from Gen 4.
Not really. Dawn's not.
I'm saying the character.
Oh yeah, just
Very
because
fashionable.
Because of the skirt. Yeah.
I was saying because of fashionable.
Because of fashion.
Fashion. You know, the thing that as we as geeks lack.
It's true. I have no fashion sense. See, Andrew, you're still searching around. I could have it to just give you the tablet.
No, even Gen 6 says it hasn't changed.
So Magikarp's the same across all gens.
So it's gonna
Game Freak, come on!
Step it up.
If 6 gens, I can guarantee you it's not changed in Gen 7.
No, it's the
Because
same.
Game Freak says screw you. You want your Magikarp? Well, screw you!
Oh, do you have to use Double Team Pikachu?
Yes,
I still hit him anyway, so fuck you.
because Dougie Doug is amazing. And by
Yeah.
the way, for the record, you actually confuse some people with your Dougie Doug picture. You might need to dig out an actual like Cool Runnings Dougie Doug because he doesn't look like him. He doesn't look like how he used to.
Well, of course he doesn't. It's called aging.
Yeah, I know, right? It's called the passage of time.
As well as, hair and makeup that was probably used for Cool Runnings.
But the thing I was saying about fashion, this is
and my daddy
actually a
think the
criticism
safaris
we've gotten
are
for
awesome.
some of our live action stuff that has since happened. Is apparently we both lack fashion sense.
Of course we do. I told you.
We're freaking geeks.
So you're never gonna get a Magikarp to learn anything faster than that.
Oh no, the captain's awfully sick. I hear many people get seasick. I don't know why the captain did though. You'd think he'd be used to this stuff by now.
You really would, but apparently not.
Well, he had bad crabs, or
Bad crabs.
what's the one? Bad shrimp.
Bad
Is that-
shellfish.
yeah, he had bad shrimp that day.
Yeah.
He didn't realize that he was having bad shrimp, and he had it.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around.
Great, now I'm gonna get a bunch of people going, yeah, here's what bad crabs are, and I'm like, no, I don't want to see those pictures. They're all gonna be crabby oriented. Yay, we look tired, and therefore she let us use her bed. For no reason whatsoever other than, yeah. I didn't say everything had to make sense in Pokemon. Sometimes plot convenience just works.
Oh no!
Oh, hi. Bonjour, Rosette. Oh, I'm sorry, bonjour. Imagine seeing you here, Rosette. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. I don't know why I'm tutorializing you. It's probably very obvious you played these games before.
Sent out Pidgeotto.
And now this is where we get the portrait changes for Gary. Or I'm sorry, Blue.
Baloo.
Nope, not Baloo. He's not a bear. He's not looking for the bare necessities of life.
He's not flying a plane.
No, he's not. Why did you have to go to Tailspin? I hate Tailspin.
You hate Tailspin, really?
I hate Tailspin.
Wow.
Never got into that show. And everybody who gets mad at me for saying that is like, you didn't even like the Capitan? I'm like, well, I mean, he had a couple of good moments, but the problem is that you're stuck with Baloo 80% of the time. And even better, the one thing that actually made me watch it, which was Kit's little surfboard, he doesn't dig that out anywhere near as often as he should.
Yeah.
It was like, well, that's the only reason I'm watching this. Can I go back to Rescue Rangers, please?
Chipandale.
For more gadget.
I'm in love with Gadget.
Got a little crush
Actually,
on
I was bringing that up for the internet meme.
Yeah. Dougie Doug.
Dougie Doug, kill this Raticate for us. Would you stop saying kill Drak? No.
Oh, funny, considering that's like the popular internet theory is you kill Gary's Raticate, and that's why he's in Pokemon Tower. No, that's not what happened. It's called a PC box, people.
Oh, crap. Okay. For a second there, I was like, isn't it a Cubo? No, wait, different thing.
Yes.
Different thing there.
That's a totally
I
different...
had to think about it.
That's the plot of Pokemon Tower. Is the Cubone's mother, Marowak, is dead.
Which, fun fact, was never referenced in the series.
Nope. They
Probably because that would have been too deep for kids.
didn't- too deep. They didn't even... They did Pokemon Tower, but they played it like an abandoned tower where he finds the ghost Pokemon.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, the tower was like a haunted house, roughly.
Yeah.
A haunted house that a Gengar, a
Haunter,
and a Ghastly all inhabited.
Yeah, and you needed a ghost Pokemon.
Which is funny because when you go through the actual Pokemon Tower, you only ever have encounters with Ghastlies and Haunters. You never had Gengar.
No.
Oh, that would be way too easy.
Dog,
In fact, I think the first reference, aside from the entrance, like the entry moment where you see Nidorino versus Gengar, I think the first Gengar we actually saw in the series, aside from those, was that weird episode where you find these ancient relics and they're represented as Alakazam and Gengar.
Oh yes.
That was such a weird episode.
And
episode is
and
that?
a giant Jigglypuff.
Oh, is that Island of the Giant Pokemon? or
No,
whatever?
no. This is the one where they basically it's during the time when Ash is training for the Pokemon League, and they end up going to this one dig site area, and they
Right.
were finding these ancient relics, and they ended up having a big giant Alakazam and a Gengar,
Yeah.
and they
with like
needed to-
Mayan gear on them.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and
That
you
was a
had,
long
and
time
then
ago.
and they ended up waking up like a giant Jigglypuff that sang its song, and it was like a big version. It was.
Because we had to drive that drive that little bit into the dirt. So glad Jigglypuff doesn't show up later.
Oh, will it show? I think it shows up again in.
But it's not every
Sun-
freaking episode.
It wasn't
No.
every episode in the original either. Come
No,
on.
but it was pretty. It was pretty frequent.
Not compared to Jesse and James.
Well, Jesse and James were every episode.
Exactly. So Jigglypuff was like, every once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in black and white, they end up doing their own thing. They don't go.
By the way,
I
for
feel
the
hideous,
record, since this
seasick.
got brought up,
Rub, 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 rub. Sorry, I
put a note for this one, Alex, at the 21-minute mark. People don't actually believe me at the end of the Pokemon Adventures comic that they have an alternate ending for Jesse and James. Find that picture.
I'm doubting I'm going to be able to find it, but
I will
try.
send it to you because
Okay.
there's actually an alternate ending where they got married and Jessie appears pregnant.
Okay. Then you better send it to me.
Yeah, because like
there's-
the weirdest part about it is they're both in sweaters. They're both in like cardigan sweaters. So they literally look like old farts, but they're what, 16, 17, maybe in their 20s in the series.
Bye bye.
Bye, SSN.
Where it's never
Surprisingly-
seen again.
Surprisingly, you didn't see.
It went into the Bermuda Triangle of Pokemon. The Bermuda Pokeball. That's where the design came from, people. It came from a point of no return. So yeah, I will send you that picture so that we can get that up. But yeah, people don't actually believe me that there is an alternate ending to Jesse and James's story in the Pokemon Adventure comics. I only know this because Linkara covered it in Atop the Fourth Wall.
Oh.
It actually is really cool. I like the picture. Uh-oh, but it looks like we're out of time for today, so you guys are gonna have to see us heal later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Will the Pokemon survive?
We don't know.